What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Welcome back to another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, I'm gonna show you one of the craziest Maggrat and Zayda war report you are ever gonna see in Call of Dragons as of right now. With just a minimal investment, this player was able to pull off one of the craziest war reports for the Maggrat and Zayda. I'm also gonna show you the two best pets to use with these two heroes right now. We're gonna differentiate between the Night Rock and the Sun Lizard to see which one is the best of the best for these new archer heroes. By the way, we might be seeing some new pets in the next season, so be careful. Just do some minimal investment on the two pets that we're gonna discuss in the video. Make sure you subscribe for more content, turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Let's get into it, guys. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, this is Season B2. Two new archers have been added in the game, aka Maggrat and Zayda. The most destructive heroes we've ever seen in the game up to now. We have started entering the region of the power creep. So today I'm gonna show you the best war reports you're ever gonna see for this Maggrat and Zayda. So let's go over here. It's from this player over here known as KD Nosh from Kingdom 75. Let's click on his profile, see what he's been up to all these times. As you can see, he has units killed of 846,000, which means he knows exactly what he's doing. Okay, so let's go back to this war report. It's too impressive. I haven't seen anything like it. So we have it over here. So this is the war report, guys. Take a look at this. 301,000 merits. Maggrat and Zayda. Thing is, he's fighting T4 players. But over the last couple of seasons, we have never seen Syndrion pull off merits like this. And the funny thing is, he has a very minimal investment on these two heroes and the artifact as well. Let's take a look at what he's using. Just look at this, guys. This is just ridiculous. He's got a 5/3/5 Maggrat with a level 5 Shadow Blade. Here says level 5, but here is showing level 3. Devs need to wake up. So 5/3/5 Maggrat with a level 5 Shadow Blade. And then Zayda is only 5/3/1/1. This is just ridiculous. He is rocking a Night Rock with, let me see, two of the best skills that you need on your pet. So you need a Chain Strike. You need a Hit Weakness. This one is another good one as well. The Wild Chain Strike is another good one as well. So this is the war pet of the guy. And you can see here the merit report plus 300,000 merits. This is just ridiculous. And he still has like 117,000 legions. If he keeps going, maybe he could have made it to 400,000. Can you guys just imagine if this guy had awakened all of his heroes? He could have probably pulled off a 500,000 merit report. And you might say these are T4 players. I don't think we've ever seen Syndrion pull off a war report like this. I don't think I have seen Syndrion pull off maybe 170,000 merits or 200. I haven't seen a report like that. But this one is just ridiculous. Just showing you the power level of these two new archer heroes, even with just minimal investment. Now I talked to the guy. He said he was using the long range warfare as well. Unfortunately, when I try to look from here, I don't see the long range warfare. Usually if you click it, it will show up on the side here as minus 15% attack. I don't see it here, but I talked to the guy. He said he was using long range warfare. So you guys can see, guys, this is the craziest war report in Call of Dragons. Let me know down below if anyone has pulled off a report like this. This is a report you see when you rally a city, but this guy just pulled it off by fighting players on the field. All these are the victims. Look at the victory, victory, victory. Let us click some of the reports and see how they went. Okay, this one is a victory. Another victory. It is just crazy, guys. I am speechless. Look at all the destruction. These two new archer heroes are just insane. Now that I'm done showing you guys the report, let's go on to the next topic. we're going to talk about how to invest in these two new heroes, how to make them very, very powerful, and which war pet I suggest you use. Okay, Warriors of Tamaris, if you're trying to look for a powerful archer pairing to invest in Call of Dragons, this is the solution. You need a 5/5/5 Maggrat and then a 5/3/1/1 Zayda. This should be the minimal investment that you should do for these two heroes. Let us start off with Zayda first. So she does like 80% normal attack damage boost. And then the second skill is crucial. It is very important. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's one of the best skills for Zayda. Because this skill is going to give you a damage dealt bonus of plus 10%. Which means your counter attack is going to do 10% more damage. Your normal attack is going to do 10% more damage. When many players are hitting you, you're doing lots of counter attack, 10% more damage. Now the second part is healing received bonus, which is another crucial skill. This skill is going to give you 20% healing received bonus, which is just great. So let's see what this healing is going to do for you. When we go back to Maggrat, Maggrat is going to be healing every single second. So when you have a Zayda with a second skill maxed out of 20% more healing, you're going to be getting a lot of troops every second with Maggrat. It is like the best form of defense and offense for this hero. We all know that when you have more troops with you, you tend to do more damage and you tend to have better defense. So this skill is going to boost your healing and take you to the next level. My recommendation would be to unlock the first skill, max it out, get to the second skill, at least take it to a level 3 if you're too impatient. Just take it to level 3, that way you have a healing received bonus of 11%. Because you're going to be getting 11% healing every second on top of what you have here, giving you more troops and more damage. So the second skill is very crucial. So I would suggest 5/3 and then 1/1. Afterwards, just throw your skills anywhere and then you are good to go. If you have a lot of tokens you've been saving from the beginning, just get it to 5/5 and then unlock the remaining 2 and just throw your tokens there and upgrade whatever. When it comes to Maggrat, you just get her to 5/5/5/1 at first, and then you eventually max her out. This is a hero that you must max out. You will get an extra 50% more damage on top of what you have right now. This is just crazy. As for Zayda, you also max her out. You just work on her slowly and get her to be performing excellent for your pairings. This is just ridiculous, guys. Let me take a look at this report again. Man. Just look at this, 301,000 merits. Absolutely ridiculous. For the next topic of the video, we're going to differentiate between the Night Rock and the Sun Lizard to determine which one is the best pet for this pairing. First of all, in my opinion, I think the Sun Lizard is the best pet for these pairings. And we're going to see why. I'm also going to show you why I don't think the Night Rock is the best option. So let's start off with the Sun Lizard. With a Sun Lizard, you get healing every 6 seconds. For me, it's every 4 seconds because I have this Hasty Stone aura. So with the Sun Lizard, you get healing every 6 seconds. So when we go to Zayda's skills over here, no, let's check out Maggrat, okay? Maggrat has a second skill here that is triggered by healing. So whenever Maggrat's Legion gains healing, you get a healing from a Sun Lizard every 6 seconds. They have a 30% chance to gain 40% attack for 3 seconds. So when you put on a Sun Lizard, you will be triggering 40% attack for 3 seconds, which is just awesome. Now it does not end there. The Sun Lizard gives you healing, okay? So here we have 89 healing factor for my Sun Lizard. Now we have a Zayda as well. When you look at Zayda's second skill, healing received bonus plus 20%, which means this Sun Lizard is gonna get another 20% more healing, which is just fantastic. It makes this pet the best for the Maggrat and Zayda pairing right now. I know next season they will release a brand new pet, so you need to do a minimal investment for this Sun Lizard. Let me show you what a minimal investment looks like. I think I have one over here. So this is Nico. This is how you should invest in your Sun Lizard right now. You're going to put a 0-star chain strike, find a steadfast chain strike and put it there so that you trigger Maggrat's second skill. You might not need wild chain strike, but I think it's okay. You can put the crit rate skill over here. And then here you're going to need the hit weakness, increase your crit damage. And you also need a counter strike. Counter strike is going to hit all those who hit your legion, which is just great. And when you see over here, we have Zayda, who has a 10% damage dealt bonus. So if your counter strike is being triggered over here, I am pretty sure you're going to be getting 10% damage dealt on top of what you have here, which is just some good stuff. So this is what I think about the Sun Lizard. I think it's the best pet for these pairings right now, at least until next season when they bring a new pet in the game. What about the Night Rock? Is the Night Rock very good for Maggrat and Zayda? I think it is just okay. Because take a look at my 2-star Night Rock. My 2-star Night Rock with a lack of 242 only has like 2.6% normal attack crit rate. And this happens every 10 seconds. You get it for 7 seconds. So are you trying to say a 2% crit rate is better than 40% attack for 3 seconds? Like, which one would you pick? A 2% crit rate for 7 seconds or a 40% attack for 3 seconds that you can trigger very, very easily with the Stone Aura of the Sun Lizard? I think there is no competition over here. Plus, for you to get damage from this Ravage skill, you're gonna need a Super Ravage, which I believe you don't have. As of right now, most of you don't even have like a 2-star Night Rock. Let us see what a 1-star Night Rock can do for you. Which is why I don't suggest using a Night Rock for these pairings right now. Let's find a 1-star Night Rock and see its performance. So we have a Syndrion over here. When we go to the skills, we're gonna go to 1-star. This is what most people will probably have right now. A 1-star Night Rock without a Super Ravage. It just doesn't add up. So let's go. So here is the 1-star Ravage. Take a look at this. 1.57% crit rate for 7 seconds. I don't think this is impressive. I don't really see it. Plus, right now, a lot of people have these heroes only at 5552. Your Zayda does not have the full 25% crit rate. So using a Night Rock is pretty much a waste of your time right now, because the crit rate is not going to trigger a lot. You might have to wait for the special pet for this pairing next season, which is why the Sun Lizard is the way to go right now. You just get very, very good value. Now, when you're putting skill on your pets, 1, you're going to need a Chain Strike, and then 2, you're going to need a Steadfast Chain Strike. So this is a good minimal investment. On your pet, you put a Chain Strike, a Steadfast Chain Strike, you put a hit weakness, and make sure you also have a counter strike because of the damage, 10% damage dealt you get from Zayda's second skill, which can be very, very useful. On top of that, you can put a Great Care if you want. Zayda is also going to boost this healing by 20%, which is just excellent. You have other cool skills like Eviscerate and what else? Is it Blood Roar for the crit rate? I think it's Eviscerate, and there is the other one with the agility right here, known as the Timely Strike. This is a good one to have as well. So this is what I think of the pets. For right now, I would recommend the Sun Lizard. I just don't see the Night Rock being very, very good for these pairings. At least not now. Maybe when they introduce new pets in the future. So that's it for the video, guys. These 2 new archer heroes are just crazy. As for Zayda, just get her to 5-3-1-1 and then throw your skills anywhere you want. So what I was saying before is this ability for Zayda right now. Not a lot of people have awakened this hero, so you're not going to be getting a lot of crit rate, which is why the Night Rock is a no-go right now. I don't see it. If you go with the Sun Lizard, you're going to get more value, plus you can provide AoE healing as well. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.